Good afternoon, folks. How is everyone? I am sorry this one is going up so late, but it's tax season, so please bear with. Okay, today we're going to take a look at actually an interesting one. We shall see whether or not she's any good, as you figured out by the thumbnail. We're looking at Wicked Grove Hard Cider Limited Release. Blueberry. Ooh. Yeah, the flowers are making more flowers, and the weeds are making more weeds, and they're all making my nose run. Here's what it is. What are you going to do? Anyway, let's do the crack. We'll do the pour. We'll get a temp. And then we'll tell you whether or not we like this, because you are my people and you know I love you and I want you to be the big three. Thanks for coming by and spending some time. Do me a favor. Thumbs up, thumbs down, leave a comment, share it around, okay? Right off the bat, I am surprised there is no blueberry color in here. We shall go through the list of ingredients shortly, but there you go. Now, that is a 2. That is a beautiful, clean, crisp, really pale straw 2 right there. Beautiful. Of course, no head. It's a cider. Get a temp, and then we'll stick the old binometer in there and get a snifferino. Turn on machine. It's supposed to turn on when I open the probe, you know. We're looking at 41.5 by the old thermometer. Actually didn't taste bad from just that little slizzle. So, anytime I hear a low jet, I get super sketchy anymore. The hell knows it's going to fall out of the friggin' sky. Let's get that nose in there, see what's going on. Nice. So, I'm actually kind of surprised. Give me 1 second. Sorry, but that nose tickle drives me crazy. I'm actually really surprised because she's not overpoweringly apple for the color. Oddness. Now, they don't tell us what apples they use. It's probably a mashup of what they've got around. And again, by the color, I'm not thinking there's a lot of blueberry juice in here. But the nose is not apple, and it's not very sharp like we see with the more acidic ciders. We get that really sharp nose when they start to dry up. She smells good. All right, well, you know what that means. Looks as pretty, she smells as good. You don't slip of the tongue. You were a cad and a bounder. A cad and a bounder. Probably a ne'er-do-well also. Yeah, ne'er-do-well. Skol. Wow, that's really nice. Light, sweet, not overpoweringly sweet. Because again, you know me, I'm not a big sweets guy. Medium fast. Not particularly dirty, but definitely not dry. So far, so good. You know what? It's so good, we're going to go back for seconds. Okay. So, with the nose, there's not a lot you can really nail down. And the taste profile literally reflects the nose. So what you see on the nose is what you're going to get on the tongue. And for something that has this little color, there's a fair amount of blueberry flavor in there. Now, it's not particularly blueberry forward, but neither is it apple forward. So I'm going to call it about a 50-50 at this temperature. Again, she's cold. But she's tasty, and she does a nice job coating the mouth. So you got the whole intradentals, the soft palate, the tongue. Nothing leaks out into the buccals, nothing in the sublinguals. She's just really tasty. All right, so we're going to let this warm up, and while we're doing that, we're going to do the specs as I put on my specs. So, the page for Aldi's has it listed as 13.9 for the ABV. It's not. If this was 13.9, I'd be sleeping by now. It's 5% right in a can. 5% ABV. That makes sense for a cider. A 13.9 cider, I don't think I've ever seen one. I'm sure they exist, but whew, that would be up there. There are no IBUs, of course, because it's a cider. The one thing I did find super interesting, and we gave her a 2 for the SRM. Hold on, I can do my damn nose again. Damn it, hold on. Whew. You know, when you sneeze 4 and 5 in a row, it's not the corona. So the ingredients on this are hard cider, natural flavors, sulfites. So if you're a red wine headache person, stay away from these. Sulfites to preserve freshness, lightly carbonated, no artificial ingredients. Tax class is a 5041B6 IRC. Whatever kind of horse shit that means. The fact that you need that many letters. So I did a little sleuthing about, and I was looking to see what I could find on here, because there's really not a lot on the internet, even on our friends on Untappd. Wonderful. Only know so much as blood coming out. So I went sleuthing about, and even with our friends on Untappd, it is, by the way, about 92 degrees in Phoenix right now. Didn't have anything either, so I'm digging, and I found out that this cider is made by Woodchuck Cidery. Okay. Okay, so we go to Woodchuck Cidery. Oh, squizzy. And we find out that Woodchuck produces the ciders for Aldi's. This is an Aldi's product. And the homepage comes up, and there's that brunch box. Same color scheme, virtually the same label. If you swap out the apple and the Wicked Grove and insert an Angry Woodchuck and Woodchuck, it's the same. Well, I think theirs is just blue, not purple, but interesting. So Woodchuck's been around since '91, family owned, small source, but the most interesting thing, because I'm putting in all the search terms, you know me, I'm that kind of OCD, and I do like to take a more scientific approach to what we're drinking. They don't use A-peel apples, so Bill Gates, you remember what a wonderful human being he is, started something called A-peel, A-P-E-E-L, apples. And what it is a GMO version of apples now, because they're toxic. And so the people in crazy tinfoil hat land where I reside, we're looking at 48. We're going to let it warm up a little more. We're looking at 48 right now. The people who reside in TFH land, tinfoil hat land, crazy people landia like myself, probably some of you, heard about this, and a lot of us would use apple cider vinegar because we wanted to alkalize our body, because an alkalized body doesn't allow cancer to grow. Just reporting what they say out there. I'm not the doctor. Don't take medical advice from the crazy man drinking cider on the internet. Bill Gates gets in there and he changes that shit right up. So he buys this A-peel apple bullshit, allegedly. And now, like Bragg's apple cider, right? Bragg's was the big brand. Everybody uses Bragg's apple cider vinegar. It's all A-peel apples now. Now you have to shit can it. It's like baking soda. They were using Arm & Hammer baking soda. Well, Arm & Hammer baking soda isn't naturally sourced. It's petrochemical. Red something. They make flour too. They're real popular. If you go out there and you look and you'll see it. Flies. Nice. My neighbor picked up his dog shit at some point. Red something was the other version of baking soda that was recommended because it's naturally sourced. It's sodium bicarbonate, not just modified petroleum products. So, since it is 91 out here, or 92, we are currently looking at about 50. I know that that's not the full 6. Is what it is. You know, on a day like today, in an area like this, it's really hard to keep things in a temperature range. I don't have the ability to set things at a 6-degree gradient. So I can set out 3 glasses 6 degrees apart, unless you want to give me a lot of money, and then I'll set up a studio and we'll do that. Please, feel free. If you're interested, call me. All right. Biden time. Nose has opened up a little. It has gotten sweeter, by the way. And again, we're still looking at that combination of the apple and the blueberry. I'm getting tired of stopping the camera. Sorry about that. Again, we're looking at the combination of the apple and the blueberry. And neither presents more forward than the other, so you're looking at a 50-50 split. It's really nice. It's a little sweet, but surprisingly, when we were drinking her cooler, she didn't present as overly sweet because it's just not my jam, man. Slip of the tongue. So the blueberry is definitely presenting a lot more at 50. She's actually really filling the palate nicely now. For a 5%, I'm surprising that we're getting the dryness we are. She's starting to chalk my teeth out. She's medium, and she's gotten dirty. This is a really, really nice cider. I don't have woodchuck in any of the cases where I shop for ciders, which is kind of surprising. I don't know how big their footprint is, but it looks like they make a quality product. So if you've got a woodchuck out by you, hit me up because we need to talk. Although I did go on their webpage and I couldn't find a tacker, and that's what I was looking for, was a woodchuck tacker. I'll try eBay, somebody might have one. Nice. She is sweet, though. Just so you know, going in, you are looking at a sweet cider. All right, we're sitting at 53.4. We're going to pause. I'm going to bring her up. We'll bring her up 56, 58. We'll hit her from there and finish this off, let you know what's going on. So, back in just a minute, folks. Alrighty, my friends. We are up at 59. So, we're topping her out here. Just lit the grill, got a cooked dinner, green salad, asparagus, and they had pork tenderloin on sale, so we'll do something with the pork tenderloin. Not that it isn't tasty as is, but we'll tweak it just a little bit. Alright, so, right, like we're classy wine guys, like still never got over that broad with then why are you in a beer bar? Let's go. At this temperature. Now, she is starting to present that acidity that is... It's common with a cider when apples go from cider to vinegar. It's because the acid content has gone up. So, let's see what we know. The nose, other than that, hasn't really shifted. It's still pretty fruity. Salud. Surprisingly, she's still quite tasty. It's 60 degrees. This is above what I'm willing to drink most of these beverages at. And yet she's not bad. So if you had set this down at the table to go chat up some honey or throw some darts or something, and you come back and she's warm, it's not like, I need to get rid of this and we'll get a fresh one. Still pretty damn tasty. So, good for the style? Yeah. The boy keeps texting me. We have tech issues going on. Let me finish this up real quick so I can call him. The taste profile is shrunk. The flavor profile is still the same. She's still nice, but now we've got the half of the tongue involved. Again, the acidity kicking up. Ghetto bird going by. We've lost the intradentals with strictly soft palate, and she has gotten fast. Go figure at this temperature as viscosity drops or increases, however the hell that scale works. Really tasty. So, would I buy this again? Sure. Drink this again? Sure. I was going to donate 5 cans of this to the boy. Now I'm waffling. Try it on tap? Love to. If I could ever find a woodchuck, I will definitely stop in and drink their fucking tapple. Handed this to me out of the cooler. Say thank you very much. This is solid. This is really, really good. Okay. Excuse me. Breast tax time. Is she good for the style? Excellent for the style. Flavor profile super interesting, not overly complex, but it works. It's very, very tasty. What am I knocking points off for you? I mean, other than color, there's nothing to knock points off for. So we're not even going to knock points off. They were nice enough to tell us that they don't use garbage chemical infused apples. So 5. We're going to give her a 5. Thanks for coming by. That shit dog is in the house, by the way. Thanks for coming by and spending some time with us. Appreciate it. I love when you take the one real resource you have and you spend it with me. Much, much love. Happy, healthy, safe, honorable, dutiful, vigilant, gray man, head on swivel, hot and handy. Hot and handy comes with its own list of responsibilities. It's on you to make sure that you are compliant with, regardless of the constitutionality of them. That's what I got for you. I'll see you guys next time. Skol.